In this video we are going to learn about arrays. Arrays are used to store multiple number of data values. Now for example, let's say this array A, any name we can give, right? These actually data, each and every data actually create a separate variable. And another thing we need to know about this array, always there will be indexing number. Start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Always we need to remember the array size is 10. The final index number will be 10 minus 1 because the first index start from 0. Right? Now for example, in index 2, what is the value? 10. Why? 0, 1, 2. Then index 9, what is the value? 8. Likewise, that we need to understand clearly. Whenever we need to access this data, we will be using this index number. At the same time, same type of values only we can store. Integer mean integer, character mean character. We can't mix, right? This array not a valid array. The declaration here, if we want to store integer numbers, then we can say int, right? We are going to store integer number, right? Otherwise we can say here real, then we will be storing here actually the decimal numbers as well. So int, you can give whatever the name we want. Here within this square bracket we are mentioning how many elements we need, right? So this array will define 5 variable places to store. So we can input 5 elements, whatever the number we need, we can type it here. And without any number also possible, then it is open, right? Let's say int ARR, and within the square bracket we are not mentioning any number. So that means that array is expandable to any level, not fixed. That's also possible. And not only just one single number, all these are actually possible. All these are possible. Within the array itself we can do this calculation as well. For that particular index, that answer will be given. But you can't define minus value. Now accessing elements from one dimensional array. So one dimensional mean only one line, right? Now here we need to give the array name, right? Now for example, assigning the first element of an array ARR 0, right? That is actually we are mentioning about this location. Assigning the second element of an array. So this is the first element, this is the second element. Then array name and the index number 1 mean we are talking about this position, right? Whatever the number here we want to access, we will be using this index number. If we want to access this value, we will be using the index number 4. Here we define actually the length is 5 and you can place 5 numbers. And method 2, without defining any value here, still possible. So this is actually open array. We can put whatever the number we want, we can expand it. Method 3 also possible. Now for the each and every element we can say here, see, array 0 1, array 1 is 2, likewise here finally array will be like this. But this is very complicated, no? This simply we can do like this, no? The method for, here you see, defining integer array, the length 5, the program will understand. Then for I is equal 0, start from 0 value for I and go till less than 5, but increment by 1 and go. So first I 0, then I 1, then I 2, I 3, I 4, likewise it's going. Here we are not giving less than, no, equal, right? Can't be, no. Then it will go to the 6th element, 6th index. So with 5 itself need to stop. That means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. I becomes 4, stop. Right? Then here you see, for I is equal 0, I is less than 5, I plus plus. Increase the I and go. Don't worry about this command, we no need to memorize. There is a command in C, we can say scanf, mean it will read whatever the value you put, it will take it and read, right? So no need to worry about this, only we need to concern about this part. Array I, right? Array I mean what? I is equal 0 mean actually we are mentioning the value in first index, then I become 1, then value in second index, third index, fourth index. So why scanf mean it is waiting till user input value. So whatever the value we input, this only take, right? Array 0 mean this the value. If we put after scanf, it is asking from us to input a number, then if you put 1, it goes here. Why? Here we are mentioning, no, array 0 index, then next become 1, then if you input 2, the 2 will be written here. So therefore we need to clearly understand how these arrays actually initialize, right? Clearly with the index we should be able to locate, right? We should be able to give the index for this, this one 0, 1, 2, 3. This way you are mentioning, because we are using the for loop, we need to continue till, okay, here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 4, starting from 0, then whatever the number we input first, it goes here, whatever the number we input next, it goes here, likewise, till this condition is satisfied. Right. What if number of elements are less than the length specified? Now here length is 10, but you are placing only these values. What will happen? The rest will be all 0, right? This is valid. After you place all this, the balance will be 0. It will anyhow take the length 10, no? All other values it automatically place 0. And if you say like int array 10 equal to 0, that means the entire array, right, each and every the place insert 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, no value. After that we can insert whatever the value we want. And this method also we can use, no, int array, right, arr, I am defining a array with the length size 10. For I is equal 0, I is less than 10, I plus plus, and here we say r, that's array name, I equal 0, I become 0, 0, then I become 1, that also 0, then I become 2, that also 0. Likewise we are placing all 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 up to 10, right? The index value goes from 0, 1, 2, 3, finally the 9. So all actually the variable hold 0 in that particular array. Now let's say we want to place 1 here, these are 0, then 2 here, 3 here, these are 0 in an array. So easy method is this: int array, I am defining length of 10, but I want 1 in 0 index, correct? No, right? I want 2 in 5th index, I want 3 in 6th index. So once you mention these values, automatically array will insert 0 for all other places, right? Now if you define, let's say, int a5, 0 equal 4, 4 equal 78, this is correct, right? Why? We have defined the length as 5, so maximum we are accessing this is the final record. But this is wrong. Int a5, length is 5, but we are accessing 5 equals 78. Wrong, no? Why? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is the maximum highest possible index. But if we say 5, after defining 5, the 5 is not possible, right? That's what it is wrong. Now I think you have got the very clear picture about the array. Nothing to worry here, only you have to see how these index are placed, right? According to the index, how we can access those data using for loop, or how to insert data using for loop. More than enough, but we need to understand the topic clearly. Thank you. Stay tuned for the next video.